very important tables. Okay, so it's a point from the point of the purchase equation. IBAN is the one of the table. Okay, and the transaction code is nothing but like it to operate the transaction. We have the one code, or the system provided each and every process have the separate transaction. Okay, that you can enter into SAP, then you can operate the transaction. So I'm just entering here ME51N, then it will come to create purchase equation. So what are the transaction codes we have in the peer? So we have the ME51N create purchase requisition, ME52N, okay, change purchase requisition, and ME53N display purchase requisition, okay, and we have one more, a few more which we have ME54N release strategy, PR release strategy approvals. Okay, and ME55 also it is a we can release the PR release strategy. So what is the difference between the ME54 and ME55, and that we'll discuss when we're discussing about the release strategy. But I'll just give you that here. I can ME55 I can do only for individually code wise, individual approval code level I can do. But ME54 and then we can do overall. That means I can release the if I have the access I can release the all the release codes, all the approval levels. Okay, so these are the transaction code we have, and other than that we have ME58 and ME59. So some transaction code which is there ME57 like. So that we'll discuss going forward. Okay, but basically these are the transaction code must be noted here. Okay, must be remember this one. Now coming to ME51N. So as we discussed earlier, so ME51N which is stored in the IBAN table. Go to SC69. So SC69 is the transaction code to see the database table. Here we can enter that table name. Then you can see the purchase equation. Okay. So there is some tables also EBKN is the account assignment data. So like we have some few more tables also which is there. You can see EB star if you put that you can get some information. Okay, but it is not required all the information. Okay, so that's what we have to be remember one or two. That is important things. Okay. So EBKN and EBAN that will be the tables from the purchase equation point of view. Now, in the purchase equation point of view, when we're discussing about that, what are the information which is required? So we need material number. Okay, we need plant information, we need the quantity information, we need the delivery date. So these are the must and should. We should be have these information because what material you are planning and what where exactly you are planning and how much you are planning and when you are planning. Okay. So again, there will be account assignment categories. Okay. So account assignment category will be there and item category will be there. So when we're talking about the item category, this is the special process. Okay, when you identify some different kind of a business process like subcontracting, consignment, third party, stock transporter, vendor consignment, then you can use this item category. And account assignment category is for the when you are buying the product for the consumption purpose or especially for the consumption of, then you can use the account assignment category like the cost center, internal cost center purpose or something you want to be registered, that you can use the account assignment category. Okay. So now coming to the purchase equation level, we have a document type. Okay. So in sales data, how we have the order type. Here also we have the document type. Differentiated the process. Okay. If you are so the main reason for the document type is one thing, we can define our own number range. Okay, and we can control the field selections, which field it is mandatory, which field is not mandatory. Okay. So you can see here whether it is external number range, internal number range, that also you can decide. Only It's not only number range, external or internal number range also you can define. Okay. And when you converting from the document type PR document to type to PO document type, again these PR documents should be allowed in the PO. Okay, that is also very important. So document type level, when you're creating the PO, okay, whether the purchase requisition document type, whether should be allowed to convert to PO. What is this region? Okay, if suppose I have created the subcontracting PO, subcontracting PR. Okay, if I'm converting this to third party PO, that is wrong, right? So it should be converted as a subcontracting PO, right? So we can control that what item category should use and okay, what document type PO should use. Okay, that also we can restrict. So that user will not do the mistakes. Okay, if I purposely if I'm defining ZNB is the for subcontracting, okay, the PR. So when I'm converting to the PO, there must be a ZNB or it is any other document type which is created for subcontracting, that should be allowed, but other documents should not be allowed. Okay. So that we'll discuss in the configuration point. But now we'll try to understand that what it is there here. Okay, so the document type which is there, as we discussed that we can have the standard document type, stock transporter, we have the separate document type, consumables we have. Okay, so we can define our own style of the document type. So there is a best suggestion in the SAP is always you can use the Z series when you're creating any document type. You have to be use the Z series, okay, or Y series because okay because all other alphabetics A to X, okay, already SAP which is using for the some other purpose. Okay, so if I'm using like Z series, then tomorrow if somebody they coming and they can see that system, I can see that okay, whatever that it is created with Z series, that is all customization. It's not standard. Okay, clear? Shankar, you are there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so whenever you creating something customization, you must be create with the Z. We start with Z, and even the movement types. Okay, when you creating a movement type, you want to be creating some customization. It must be 9 series. Okay, should we start with 9 series? Clear? Okay.
Okay,
So
sir.
because 100 to 899 till it is already used, already CP they are reserved for their own processes. Okay, so this is the best suggestion. So don't use beyond this one. Okay, so because tomorrow it is very difficult to identify. So some people they are not aware about this one, then they will what they will do, they will create get NNB. So now if I'm new to SAP, so whether NB or NNB, how I know what is the standard one? Okay, so see, this guy Pajal equation Nikki is created. Okay, so we should not create like this one. We have to be create like that who whatever is created that series that we have to be created. Okay, clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And this load from template and save template as if you create a one purchase equation, you can use the this template, you can save into the template. And future, if you want to be use same format, you can use click on the load and you can order easily. Okay. Okay, so okay, so now this is one, and every document, purchase document, external document, and internal document, we have that header and item overview and item details. Okay, so header is the information which is entirely it will be applicable for the all the items. And when I'm talking about item overview, it is only for the single item. If you are talking about this item, then it is a special for this item. If you're talking about this item, then it is a special for this item. Okay. And when you're selecting here in the item details, okay, you can select 1, 2, 3 like. So if you have the 10 items, then you can select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 items you can select. Okay. So each item detailed and item overview and header. This is the three areas we have in the each and every purchase document. Okay, clear? Now, as I discussed here, item is different, item category is different. Okay, item is different, item category is different. So in the sales order, we have a sales order number and item number. Like here also, if I have the 10 item numbers are there, then each item it is segregating with the item number. Each material is segregating with the item number. So let's suppose I'm just under here 100, 100. Now I enter here 110, okay, and I enter here 100, 200. Then there is item numbers which is like 10, 20, 30. Okay, clear? Now plant. Okay, for practice purpose you can use 1100, 1000, 1200 and all. Okay, but if you can create your own organized structure, that is also good. Okay, so one it is not there. So one. So if you can click here, so everywhere, if you click here, there is F4 functionality. There you can see that you can find that list of your field, what you are searching here. If I'm searching for the material, okay, I can search from the different ways by using material type. I can search material supply area. I can search description. I can search characteristics. I can search. Okay, so CID, customs, bill of material, all these things we can search. Okay. So because it is not only we are using, right, among people, material they are using for the all the entire global, all the modules. So different people have the different ways. So here I can create, I can use the my style of that. Might be if you have the material type ROH or something, which we can select. Okay. So now one thing I got the material number and I know the plan. Okay. Which I entered here. So then, okay, along with the material and plant, if you need, if you have the information of the store location, you can enter the store location. If you don't have information, that is also not required in the PR. It's not mandatory. And the purchase group is the buyer, who is the responsible for this person. Okay, suppose this material, okay, this person. Okay, this person is taking care about the this. I'll just show you that. Where is this value? Okay. Here she Dixon. Okay. He is the person who is taking care about this material. Okay. So again, if I go to second item, then he is the person who is taking care about this material. And if I taking first item, he is taking care of the one. So like each and every purchase requisition have the your own buyer. Okay. So you can select that, and based on this also you can control the your approvals. Okay. And coming to the description and basic top measure and delivery dates, metal group, this information which is captured from the metal master record. So in the metal master record, whatever we maintain, okay, one-time records, that information which is captured here. You see that the description, basic top measure, metal groups, and that information which is captured from here. Okay.
Okay, sir. In this screen, like item category, we have to enter like material number and quantity, plant and storage. That's it, no, sir. Remaining everything will be automatically
Yeah.
updated in
So
this.
material number and quantity you have to be enter, and you have to be enter plant. Okay. And other than this one, what else we have? Delivery date. Okay. So this delivery date also will capture automatically. How it will be captured this information? How many you know? How this delivery date will be captured? Okay. In the PO, if you see that, okay, I have the GI processing time 1. Okay. So for this, we have the 1 GR processing time. Okay. Then other than this one, okay, if you maintain for that any MRP level, okay, order processing time or something, okay, here MRP 2, okay, in-house production and GR processing time and planned delivery time. Okay. So today is first day. So planned delivery time and GR processing time, if I counted that, based on that, system will be calculating the date.
Okay.
Okay. So this delivery date will calculate based on the GR processing time and planned delivery time. Okay. If it is production order, then it is a production order related configuration which is there, which they are maintaining in the MRP. If you see the 5 days, it is like in-house production. Okay. So will not be considered this in-house production in this case, because in-house production is for the manufacturing production order. But planned delivery time and GI processing time, that is for electro hurried. Okay. Number. So might be if you want to be change this delivery date and you're planning to later, maybe if it is 15 or 28, that you can change. That's not a problem. Okay. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yeah.
can we revisit the topic like this delivery date? Like what are the time factors? Planned GR time, GR
Planned
processing
delivery time
time.
and GI processing time.
These are the two factors.
Yeah, correct.
So if I'm adding if I'm maintaining one in both the date parameters,
Then
then
it will change.
okay, okay,
Okay. So if you have the vendor, especially if you have the vendor, that vendor you maintain, then it again it's different. Okay.
okay.
So okay. So if you see 2 days planned delivery time and 1 day. So for that second item, 2
Mhm.
days and 1 day. So 3 days. Then based on that, it's calculated third.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. And in-house production is basically used for manufacturing. That is what you're saying.
In-house production is using for the manufacturing. So
Okay.
what the difference in-house and external? There is a two concept, in-house and external. Okay. So if it is external, then it we are buying from outside. In-house is we are producing production.
Okay.
So you can see that is also will be there. Okay. Procurement type. There is a procurement type will be there. So here it will be tell you that the procurement type based on this, the system will whether it is in-house production or external procurement, that will be here. Okay. So how the
So
user knows about that whether this is a in-house production or external procurement based on this selection. So if you see selected F, then okay, then it is a externally procured material. That means every time I'm buying from the outside only.
okay,
Okay. That's why there is no in-house production here. Okay. If I go to here 100, okay, it might be both. It might be both.
okay. So
So X it is.
whenever
So it
if
is X means both it will be like procurement types. Either it is external or in-house production. So that's
okay.
why we have the in-house production and planned delivery time and GR processing time. Okay. Clear?
So just a question, can you please go back to the material master screen?
Okay.
Can we go to the
Okay.
okay. Can you please click on F4 on procurement type?
F4 on procurement type. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's say suppose if it is an in-house production, production, if my
Mm.
procurement type is in-house production, then in-house production basically the parameter in-house production is used Planned GR time, processing time is also used. That is my understanding correct?
Planned delivery time and in-house production time. Yeah.
Yeah, these three parameters will be considered.
No.
If it
Which what is the three parameters you're talking about?
if my procurement type is in-house production, then in scheduling, so basically we are considering in-house production days, planned delivery in days, and GR processing in days.
Okay.
And if it is an external procurement, then we will be only considering the planned GR time and GR processing
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Mostly. Yeah.
Okay.
You're
And
correct.
if it is both procurement type, then all the 6 parameters will be considered. Is that what?
Correct. So all these parameters will be considered. Okay. So in-house production, if you go to in-house production, okay, I'm not sure about that, whether production people will consider GR processing time. Okay.
Okay.
So because it's planned delivery time and the external processing time is only for the procured external. See here, if it is procured external, okay. So
Okay.
I'm not sure about that in-house production whether they will do, but I think they can consider this GR processing time, but they will not consider the planned delivery time because they have already in-house production time. Okay.
Okay.
So GR processing time might be because once it is completed, the store people, whether they are receiving the goods from the production to my location, they might be consider GR processing. But planned delivery time, they will not consider. In case of the in-house production, okay, if in case of the external procurement, then we are considering only planned delivery time and GR processing time. And in case of the both, they can maintain in-house planned delivery time and GR processing.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
Is it clear? Or?
Yeah, it is clear.
Okay. Now, so when purchase requisition which is created, so you can see creation indicator. Okay. So purchase requisition can be created from the multiple ways. Depends on the maybe if they have the APO or something different multiple process they can have. Okay. So in that case, that system will display when you creating manually it will display. If it is created from the third party, it will be show you like sales and distribution. If it is converted from plan delivery, plan order, okay, then it will be display converted from plan order. Okay, and if it is something which is like material requirement planning, okay, that is converted, that we can see like material requirement. So there are so many process like creation indicator, it will be updated like here. Okay. So which I said SAP APO, right? APO is the third party system. They have generated the plan orders and purchase requisition. Okay, and the requisitioner is suppose like Ram. Okay, so Ram is the requisitioner who requested this purchase requisition. Okay, who requested this requisitioner. Okay, clear? Now, okay, so there is okay. Sankar, you have some doubt on item category? You say something?
No, sir. I'm going to ask like item category what we have to mention here.
Okay.
Sometimes it will be empty, and sometimes when we create,
Yeah,
we have
that's
to
what,
mention.
right? If you maintain properly in the metal master record, then it will come. If you not maintain, then it won't become. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You can see here. Okay, the delivery date, how it is calculated, the request date, when it is calculated, what is the planned delivery time and GR processing time. That you can see in the quantities. That okay.
Okay.
Okay. From here it will come. Okay. Now I'm just entering that suppose 10,000 pieces which is required and 2,000 pieces which is required and 3,000 pieces which is required. Okay. And there is one error which is coming for the first line under store location. Okay. In this case, store location is mandatory is saying, but it's normally it's not required, but it is if somebody is putting like mandatory, then it's okay. Okay. Now, so the requisition is if suppose this is the Raji and this is the cause something which is they are requisitioners. Okay, and if you save this save as template, okay, you can save this one like new template like what is that? Suppose some consumables. I'm putting like some consumables. Okay, so I can put like public template. Okay. So the next time when I'm creating that, okay, ME51N. So this is the one feature which is added in the from here. So you can click on that. Okay, whatever we created consumables that you can click on here. Okay. Then the system will be captured automatically information. So no need to be entered all these things. So if we are creating repeated purchase requisition for the same items every day, then you can use the same template, or you can change it, then you can change the quantity and everything. Okay, clear? Okay. So these are the features which is added in the ECC 6.0, EHP 7, EHP 6 round. Okay. So in the so that's what. So every time there will be like 6, 7, 8, like, okay. So that is the we call enhancement packages upgraded. Okay. So each and every enhancement package they will give that new features, okay, or new functionalities that you can use into the system. So earlier if I have ECC 4.7, okay, if I can see that I might be I cannot see that MIGO transaction or something. So what I can do, only I can do MB1B, okay, I can use MB1A, okay, I can use MB1C, okay, like, okay, so the transaction, each and every process will be the separate. So I cannot use the enjoy transaction, okay, or some of the advance payments that are features also it is not there, 4.7. But after that 5.0, 6.0, every time it is increasing, and they provided new features for the. So now the package is, which is running ECC 6.0, EHP 8 now it is running. Okay, so mostly they will stop here. AHP 8 last. Okay, clear? Now, so you can download this one and spreadsheet and all. That is one you can do it, and okay. And if you want to be delete, you can delete and delete if you want to do it, and you can copy, and if you want to do copy, you can copy. Okay, and everything you can do here, and the features and all, so many features are there. Okay, and you can see valuation, this price which is coming from the in the purchase equation, this price which is coming from accounting data. Okay, so it is coming from here. So if you see, I just shown that different currencies we can see, like one currency like that. Okay, so this is captured from the metal master record. Okay, so purchase equation, the whatever the information, price information which is showing, it is coming from the metal master record, but the PO it is not like that. Is it clear?
Yeah.
In the PR, whatever the information which is coming, the price information, it is from the metal master record. But in PO, it is not from the metal master record, because in this case, when I'm creating the purchase equation, I'm not aware who is my supplier. Okay, so it will give that roughly the price. Okay, this is the average price which we are running now. So based on this one, this is the price. Okay, clear? And if you selected the goods shipped and it is stock related, it is goods shipped allowed. And if you selected invoice receipt, then it will be allowed invoice. If you selected GR non-valid, then non-valid GR will be posted. That means stock will be posted, but value is 0. Okay. And in case of the account assignment category, if you are using, you have to be entered the depends on the what account assignment category you are using. Based on that, you have to be entered. Either if you are using the cost center, or if you are using the production related, whatever it is, like I said, something which is that you can enter. Okay. So this is the account assignment category when you are using the account assignment tab. So other than that, we don't need to be enter anything here. Okay.
Sir, one thing, sir.
Yeah.
This account assignment category will be created by account team or MM team?
This is standard account assignment categories, or you're talking about this cost centers and all?
This account assessment category and CO area,
No.
like that.
you're talking about these all, you're talking about these, or you're talking about the value of the what we entered?
No, sir. I am talking about that account assets category, like asset.
No, it is a
Like
standard. It is.
in sometime while creating that one purchase request, it will ask like asset category like that, sir. While giving
That's
standard,
why.
it was
That's
not
why.
taking.
That's why I'm asking about that. You are entering the value, or you are entering, selecting the asset category. See, one thing, category selection is different, and again, inside that you entering the value is different. Okay, if suppose I am see that here, if I'm selecting asset, let's assume that I'm selecting here asset. Okay, so A is the standard. Okay, this is a standard one. Okay, but when I selected the asset, they're asking that asset number and functional area. That is again different.
Okay, sir. I am asking about this one, quantity and the GL account
That
functional
they
area.
have to provide, right? Finance team have to provide.
Okay, sir.
Okay. It depends again. One thing is cost centers should be created by finance people. Okay. One thing, if it is production related, so it depends again what you selected here. If you selected that support order, then where you get the order? Maybe it's production order, process order, customer order, whatever it may be. That order you have to be entered. It depends on your selection. It is coming from the different departments. If I selected a cost center, I am not creating the cost center. But my cost, I know that cost center number which is the finance team already created. Okay. Is it your question or any specific point?
No, sir. That one I am asking.
Okay.
If I select like asset or a cost center, the downside item category details there, it will ask a GL account like
Yeah,
that.
correct. So that will be mapped by finance team.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so in the configuration, okay, each and every cost center or profit center or it is a assets, they map it to the GL account. Okay, so that GL account mapping and all. So wherever you're getting the GL account, it is not related to Hajia. One thing. Okay, so GL accounts all mapping will be done by finance team only.
Okay.
Okay, because we don't know what is the GL account also, right? Correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then if you go to source of supply, okay, if you have the fixed vendor and agreements, info record numbers, then you can capture here and you can enter the purchase organization also, which organization, domestic purchase organization, shared service purchase organization, like you can enter. Okay, then, okay, if it is related to some stock transport order, you can enter the supply plan. Then click on the assign source of supply. If you have that, if you remember that we discussed about the source list and info record. Okay, I informed that if you have the proper source list and info record and the agreements and all, okay, the system can capture all the information when I click on the assignment. So see here, if I just click on that, so I have this material. For this material in this plan, I have these combinations. Vendor 999, this is info record number, this is the price. Okay, and vendor 3000, and this is the info record number, this is the price. Okay, and this was, so everything it will be there. So you can assign that whatever it is the best you can select. Okay, clear? Okay, and can also availability. I think this is for the stock. Okay, display availability and whether it is available or not. Okay, when you selected this one, okay, this will be selected. Okay, clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now coming to the status. Okay, still it is not processed anything, so not edited still and not blocked anything here. Okay, then I go to contact. If it is, I will get that contact persons and where it is created, who created all these things. And text again, item text will be have, and the header text also will be have. If I enter the header text and it is for the entire purchase requisition, for the item text, okay, then I can say this item text is for each line item. Each line item has a different text. So what do you mean by text? Why we are entering the text? If suppose I'm entering, so I can enter that. Okay, the below items we get from finance department. Okay, so they requested all these products. Okay, so please contact to them if you need anything, if you need any clarification. So this is just information for this. So when maybe approval strategies, when it is going to approval strategy, then this information will be helpful to the approvers. They can see that okay, this is a finance team, so I can contact to finance team. Then okay, whenever you are order this one and what is the reason why this product is required, that they can further check up. They can do. Okay, if it is a particular item level, suppose let's say okay, cashings. If you suppose cashings, okay, you must be use some dermo packing articles. Okay, packing article for packing. So there's some which we are giving that some instructions like. Okay, clear? Second, here, if your client asking that, okay, do I need node or delivery text or is a pivot text? So multiple text also you can use. Okay, and coming to delivery address here, okay, again to who, where actually you're expecting that this plant address and all, where you are expecting that. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So any questions here? Any questions here? If there is no, then I'll be saving here purchase equation which is created. Then now we'll see that in the table level whether this entry which is there or not there. Okay, this is stored in the database table, right? So I have to go and check that in the ME SC69, the table level. So EBAN table. Then I'm entering the purchase equation number here and execute. Okay, so I can see the purchase equation which is created for what and 20, 30 item caching, conversion, accession, all these things, it will become 1, 2, 3, 4. So all this information which is captured here. Okay, if I go to EBKN, okay, so if I enter this PR number, okay, whether we'll get this information? No. Why? Because there is no entry, because we didn't capture any account estimate up, then it won't be there. Okay. So that is one thing which we, if suppose I don't have access to the table level, so SC69, my client, they have not provided SC69 and SC16. So then what I can do, I can go to ME5A report. I can see that, okay, the purchase equation which is created today, list of the purchase equation you can see. Closed person and open parcel order and the account estimate related, all these things you can see. Clear?
Can you open purchase requisition document one more time?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So can you open the source of supply?
Okay.
Okay. So this info record will be if you are entering the vendor, then this info record will be automatically captured, right?
If you have the info record automatically, then it will be captured.
But in order to capture the info record, we have to enter the vendor, right?
That's what.
Without
That's what, right? If you have the source list, okay, if you have the source list, you can enter that automatically it will come. That's why, right?
Okay.
Assign source of supply is, if I just click on the assign source of supply, if you have the already fixed vendor, okay, then automatically it will be captured. If you don't have a fixed vendor, if you want to be entered manually, then you can enter that vendor. I'm just telling that this is my fixed vendor in this case, in this peer, okay, or this material, then automatically it will be captured in info record information.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what, right? In ME01, what we are doing here, source list, when we are creating the source list, okay, for each material, we are creating the source list. Okay. So if suppose I'm just taking this one, in the table, what is the this one, what is the plan here? This is not my PR, it is something different PR. So I'll take that to my PR. It's my PR here. Okay, so this is 1100 and let me take something. Okay, so I'll take this one. Okay, so in this case, they didn't maintain. Okay, so then what I can do, that's why system is not proposing, then it will be go to table level, what are info records which is created for this material. Okay, so then I can see that here any table and I can see that, okay, my material. Okay, let's go to first ANA and I can see that my material number. Okay, and I execute that. Okay, then I can see that there are info record numbers which is created. Again, what I need to check, okay, again, different vendors are there. Okay, but again, I need to check that whether plant level and purchase organization level, what it is created. Now I can take this info record number list and I can go to EINE table. Okay, and I've just captured this info record numbers. Then again, I will get the purchase organization information also. So the purchase organization, whatever it is there, the plant or purchase organization. So I entered the filter like 1000 purchase organization. So I can get the only 1000 purchase equation related, all info records will come. Again, in this purchase equation, sorry, all purchase organization info records is coming. Now again in this info record, again if you see that category is there, info category. So there is a like standard and subcontracting consumer. So again I have to be filtered the standard. So standard related whatever it is there, it is display. Okay, so that info records which is displaying in the when I click on the essence source option.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
Okay, if you can see here, if I go to here, if I click on here,
Mhm.
okay, there see list of all the info records which is showing.
Okay.
Okay, so that is capturing from the there. Clear?
Got it. Okay.
So that's the purpose. If you have to maintain the source of list, then system will propose that, okay, fixed vendor also it will be proposed.
Okay.
Connection source of supply. Okay, then I think I will stop today. I have to go outside.